In this video, I'm going to be showing you a brand new way of doing product research that takes an old existing way, pairs it with a brand new way that no one's done before, and combines it into a through and through step-by-step process, finding you a product and figuring out how to change it and make it better. So we're here in Jungle Scout, and to save you some time, I filled out a few pieces of the criteria. So we've got arts, crafts, and sewing, camera and photo, office products, patio, lawn and garden, tools and home improvement, and industrial and scientific. Feel free to pick whichever categories excite you the most and whichever categories you're trying to build your brand in. And then over here in the criteria for what the market must have for it to show up within this tool, we have 600 minimum units monthly units sold, sorry. And if you want to sell something that's a little less intensive, doesn't require as big of a startup amount, go for 300, go for 200. This is 20 units a day. Go for something that sells 7 to 10 units a day. Okay, so that's malleable. Monthly price, I don't mind selling inexpensive products. I don't sell cheap products, however. So if I could sell something for $12 that's actually worth far more than that to the customer, great, I'm doing them a service. We have 1,200 monthly search volume minimum. And then for competition, I've pulled that down to high, very low to high, and then very low to medium for seasonality. We'll go ahead and run that, see what we're looking at here. So one tip for you is sort this backwards, right? So what's gonna happen is it's gonna load up and it's gonna be sorted 9 as the highest going down. Click on it, it'll sort it descending. So you're looking at the least high quality options, which ironically I think are the most viable options. They tend to be much more balanced. Usually something saying a 9, something's being left out of the equation. It's not that easy, unfortunately. So we're gonna look through here, and already I see something that I'm interested in. So this towel rack wall mounted here sounds perfect, right? I always say don't sell in low competition, high demand markets, sell in old competition, high demand markets. So something like a towel rack, it's so simple, but we might be able to improve it in a way that brings it to be more elegant, a better design, more functionality, whatever that might be. Space saving, we'll see. So towel rack, and then we'll come through here. I want to find at least one more just so that we have some things to play around with. And already, again, this tool is just so great. I think I found what I'm looking for. So under desk drawer, perfect idea of a old competition market, right? It doesn't sound like a very new, exciting product, like something like LED signs for bedroom. It sounds pretty old and boring. Income and expense logbook might even be good too, who knows? So we'll go ahead and open that up. And now it's time to start analyzing our competition. I have 3 main metrics that I use, right? So the first one is going to be that you want to sell in a market where the competition is outdated. We've covered that. Old competition. If there's few listings, great, that helps too. Second, we want to see that our competitors sell a very large amount of inventory. Okay, I have no interest in going in and selling 3 units a day. It's not my thing. I want products that are going to make at least 5 figures in profit, maybe even 6 figures in sales. So that's how I'm building my business now. It's what my advice to you would be, but not actual advice because I'm not a financial. But anyway, third piece of criteria would be that we want to have a major complaint or something that's just not getting all the way there for the product, right? It doesn't have to be that what's being sold sucks. It could just be that, hey, it could be so much better and no one's taken that step and pushed it that far. So now what we're going to do with this, analyze the sales, right? So Jungle Scout's really cool. By the way, if you don't have Jungle Scout, there's a link in the description. I like them. They're a little less expensive than some of the other softwares out there. It is an affiliate link. If you're going to get it anyway, I really appreciate it if you use my link. You get a discount, I get a commission, win-win. Check this out. So we have $8,000 in sales for a product that only has 145 reviews. Call that 30% profit, 25% profit. Awesome. Someone's making extra $2,000 a month. Great. 18 reviews, 15,000. 10 reviews, 6,000. 270 reviews, still not that many. 40,000. The market looks extremely viable to me. Let's move on to the other one. We know that that one will work, and we're going to push that along to using our new technique to analyzing it and coming up with a product to sell within that market. Towel rack wall mounted. Are the competitors kind of old and outdated? This definitely is. This is what I'm talking about when I say old and outdated. That's the perfect definition of it. This is the perfect definition. All of these things that you can go and buy at Home Depot, maybe not so much that one. I mean, it's hideous, but it's not old and outdated. And then stuff like that. Obviously uninspired, just the bare minimum of what could be sold. That's old competition. I would say these ones where you're combining it with, more modern, like kind of rustic, shelf on top. You have some, this one has some hooks on the bottom. They're clearly thinking through what can be done here. I still think this is a viable market because I'm going 22 reviews, 9,000, 51 reviews, 23,000, 23 reviews, 6,000. Now, granted, that's not for the exact right thing, but I think if you were to, include massive improvements to the product, especially if you can get them to just notice it right away. That would almost be my 4th piece of criteria. Whatever you're going to change about the product, it should be able to be noticed through the hero image. Don't make someone have to read into it. Don't make them have to notice it after they buy it. That's not going to sell you more units. You know, I'm in the business of conversion. Can I get people to purchase my product just right when they look at it? They should fall in love with it, or actually, at least it should pique curiosity. So now that we found the two products using Jungle Scout, I'm going to grab the main keywords of those that customers were searching for, which we know had at least 1,200 search volume. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to ChatGPT. This is a tool by OpenAI. Just go to ChatGPT, do try up at the top. You're going to make an account. This is a predictive text language learning model that is going to be able to give you answers and let you communicate with an AI just based off of a simple chat form, right? So when I put a question in here, it's going to go do its best to analyze all the information that it has been exposed to and come up with good answers to it for me. So I've asked it, can you come up with product differentiations for an under desk drawer Amazon product? Let's go ahead and run that and see what it says. So here we go. Adjustable height, actually a really good idea. Lockable, or can be locked to keep valuable. Okay, that's a really interesting one, right? I would have never thought of that. Oh, you know what? This one has a lock on it. And it sells $15,000 per month with 18, but it's hideous. Again, I keep saying that word. It's kind of funny, but like you can do that in a much, nicer way. It has no design aesthetic whatsoever. So let's go back, see what it said. So easy to install, durable materials, ergonomic design. Of course, for each of these, it's giving elaborations, and like the drawer has to be on smooth gliding tracks, making it easy to close. And then compatibility. So fit under a variety of desks and workstations. Then improved organization. So come with the ability to organize papers, office supplies, and other items, keeping the workspace clutter and free. That's kind of our value prop, right? It's like we're not just a drawer, we're a locking drawer to keep your valuable items safe. And we have adjustability and a smooth gliding drawer. So adjustable height, fits on any desk. It might be mobile. You can bring it to different desks that you work on. That was a really good set of responses. I can ask it at this point to make decisions and make additional statements about this product if based on what it said here. So I can say, can you please elaborate on how to make it easy to install, etc. So I'm not going to do that yet. Have fun with that on your own. Now I'm just going to do the same exact thing for the other one, right? So I'm going to take that keyword, towel rack, wall mounted. We're going to throw it in that same question and we're going to see what it says. So space saving. So wall mounted, sleek look, multiple bars. Adjustable. Okay, the adjustable thing's really interesting, right? Because I don't necessarily think that I would have thought of like having, because these could slide into each other, right? So like those arms, if there's only 2 towels in it, it could be shortened. If there's 4 towels in it, it could be pulled back out to maximum length. That's a really interesting idea. Now keep in mind, some of this is not just super easy to manufacture. It might take an investment from you. And you might want to go to products that are by their very nature easier to manufacture, like wooden products or things that are easily customizable if you do want an incredibly unique value proposition. So a drying function, I mean, if you went to that next level and you said, I'm going to make a towel rack that also dries your towels and you put that on Amazon, I can't guarantee anything, but I think that would be a very good idea. That's an incredible thing that it could point out, and I never would have thought of that. Waterproof and rust resistance, right? Again, very easy things that you're going, oh yeah, this all makes so much sense. Now imagine if you did 5 out of whatever this is, 12 or something. Imagine if you did 5 of them. Okay, now imagine if you did all of them. That product is so much further ahead than anything here. You're gonna sell laps around these sellers. Don't go anywhere just yet. Be sure to watch this video right here where I explain the dangers of using AI and how to get it to work for you and not get it to screw you over by not knowing how to use it. So thanks so much. I'll see you in the next video. Later.